combo Game & Watch. Aki can get some ridiculous stuff off of Q-Tip if Forrest can keep Peter busy.
I'm really interested to see how blue team kind of targets red. You know, I'm expecting them a little bit to. Well, this is an interesting division. I imagined that Peter and Aki would kind of go for each other. The other guys fight, but it seemed like the inverse has happened, and that was
yeah.
Blue team decisively losing the first engagement right there. That was definitely a pretty heavily.
Oh, and then unfortunately,
and
Aki
kills him.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
Interesting. And Aki and Force are coming from winner.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they are on winner side.
We might be in for a long set.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a really interesting start.
Aki trying to do the PK flash. Oh, that might have been huge for Forrest getting that fair. Not only getting the kill, but possibly saving Aki from the 9.
Yeah, that was definitely really good. That was definitely a really good call, but not.
And then Joe went down to take the PK Thunder, and he got hit by it, and so Aki couldn't recover.
Interesting. Yeah, that's devastating. Definitely an easy way to kill Ness.
But they were able to get the kill on Q-Tip that way. And then he's gonna and then the save there right there. But he's gonna go for it again.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I really like the dynamic of Ike being a character that provides a lot of what we saw with Ganondorf in regards to finishing off high percent characters, but he can do it in such a jarring way. Like he can suddenly just appear on the other side of the screen.
He has a lot more range, and he also has a better recovery.
Yeah, and I mean his movement options are crazy. He's a really fast character.
Yeah, he can quickly get back. Yeah, and even like he can run up and fall down with like jump off and throw out a nair and just pop Ness up to try and save him. Like that's just another option to save. Oh, and then Aki not only getting the tail hit of his PK Thunder on Peter. He got the tail hit of the PK Thunder on Peter, but he also got the strong hit and Peter didn't tech the stage, so Peter just died.
Yeah, definitely pretty terrifying.
But yeah, and then Forrest dying again, so this is a full 2-stock difference right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty sketch for blue team. I mean, they could rally right now. This isn't undoable by any means, but they're splitting up into 2 1v1s once again, and I think that Forrest is really struggling to deal with this Game & Watch pressure that's coming out. He's getting mollywopped kind of a little bit over here in the corner.
Well, I've also haven't seen like Aki get his edge guards. Like there's at least one of his edge guards. Like I haven't seen him get one of those this entire game.
Yeah.
And so it's good to, like that they need that.
Plus he lost that stock at a pretty early percent earlier, and that is a very dead Ike.
Yeah, so it is a 2v1.
If anybody in Washington can do it.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be Aki.
It's definitely still gonna be really.
He can just do a lot of double jump stuff. They're probably gonna let Peter take the helm on this one just to try and
just knock him up and dimensional cape him with anything pretty much.
Yeah, at this point dimensional cape will probably combo.
Yeah.
He might actually be a little too far at this point. He might be a little too floaty,
yeah,
but the nair out of shield is going to take that first game. Okay. So that was pretty convincing. They kind of came back a little bit at the end.
I think Aki and Forrest are going to go just right back into it. I think they think that was more anomalous.
I actually think they might switch it up and see if they can get Delphinos.
Really?
Well, because Forrest gets his different recovery option that way.
You're right. I
and it doesn't
like Delphinos, and he doesn't really struggle to end stocks too much there, even though it's like huge.
And like it doesn't really help Q-Tip and Peter survive more than what they're already going to.
Ness can wall ride there too.
Yeah. And so they'll probably ban Green Hill and go to Delphino, like or even ban Wario's. But I think that Wario's is an amazing stage for Game & Watch, so I don't think they're going to want to go there.
I don't know. This is a hard situation for sure. Doubles counterpicks are really rough because PS2.
They did go back. Okay.
That makes sense. Let's do it. Yeah, I think they definitely just wanna go right at it. I think they think that they can probably just do this.
Yeah.
straight up. I think they don't need to change strategies necessarily. They seem pretty confident in their gameplay. And I mean, we had 2 pretty anomalous deaths last game. I mean, blue team lost some stocks that felt like they could have held on to for sure. And, you know, maybe flubbed a couple kill executions that they could have landed. So it definitely could have gone either way. It was a little closer than it felt like. And that was
like that's
really
easy
good
stuff. Like
Forest
needs to get stuff like that because that's that's pretty guaranteed at high percents. Getting those.
Yeah, it's guaranteed at high percents, and it's also really, really important to make sure that you can just get those kills on Game & Watch. Because if you let Peter live too long, if Pick1's alive for too long of a period of time, I mean, he's gonna get some crazy combos on Ike for sure.
Oh, and he got the dare off Peter, and Peter was facing the wrong way after the jump, and Forrest just decided to stay in shield. So Aki can throw out that back air and get the kill on Q-Tip.
Yeah, and we're seeing kind of a change of roles between what happened last time. Ike needs to get to the right side of the stage.
But he was trying to get the true spike on.
Yeah, that was a bit
Peter,
sketchy.
Oh, wow.
I think he probably would have benefited a little bit more potentially from going to help his teammate there. And I mean, a nair to just separate them and let Aki reset neutral probably would have been pretty helpful. But once again, who knows? That guy knows his character a lot better than I do.
Oh, and the reverse again.
This is brutal. Yeah.
Again,
I mean,
that happened.
Red team's just losing too many stocks in really, really early ways, which is absolutely devastating. In
See, it's like that's what I was talking about with like Aki not getting his edge guards before. Like getting stuff like that. That's the way Aki thrives in getting all these early kills. This combo though by Forrest just got a quick 55% on.
Yeah, I mean Forrest. The other big thing that's different about this game, I mean, the 2 things, Aki didn't lose that stock early on, and he's carrying momentum, and 2, Forrest is not necessarily getting bullied by Peter like he was last game. He may even be bullying Peter a little bit, you know?
Oh my god! See, that was a lot of hitboxes.
That was so many strong.
That hitbox went from
this could be a dead
Forrest down, like a Forrest like Ike down smash, and then Meta Knight up smash as well. That was all thrown in there.
Oh, this is so scary.
But
my god, forward to donor. Yeah,
and
Ness is just picking up
so now it's 2v1. Now it's 2v1 with an extra Aki stock.
Yeah.
Against Q-Tip. So this is a rough situation here. But yeah, so yeah, that is exactly. So I don't know if Forrest is going to take the stock or he's just going to let Aki handle this.
I would 100% just let Aki do this. I mean, you know, Q-Tip's a pretty solid player, but Aki is a little bit of a monster sometimes.
He's one of the favorites in the Viper bracket for a reason.
Yeah, and
but he's dead. He's probably dead right here.
He's losing the first stock. All right, I'm not going to sell Q-Tip out, dude. I think he could do this in theory. I mean, I hope we don't see what we just saw where the respawn happened, and I mean, the 1v1 just was so hard.
See, that was what Aki was looking for just a second ago, is because if you land while you're shooting out the PK fire, you can get like the aerial movement that you got with the PK fire, but you get the horizontal. And that leads into a lot.
Aki doing a bit of a laugh. 1-1 grand finals. So like
he's kind of like, that was stupid. That was stupid.
I think they're pretty confident in their game plan overall. I mean, Aki seems like he's very, very capable of picking up those early kills, and it's just that he kind of didn't in the first game. They just didn't pan out.
And so, where do you think we're gonna go? I think they
stage-wise.
I think they're gonna ban either like the WarioWare and Green Hill. I think those are maybe not WarioWare because that's just such a good stage for Game & Watch, but it's also a really good stage.
I would ban WarioWare. And is Fountain legal in this game? Yeah, I'd ban Fountain. But that's
Fountain is a very good stage for Forest. Yeah, Fountain is very good.
I'd probably go Dreamland if I were. Well, okay. So here's the thing: Meta Knight struggles to.
I actually almost would want to go to Smashville.
Meta Knight struggles to secure kills, so if they're confident that Peter can pick kills up, then
I think they're gonna. I think they go to Smashville because then you get rid of Forest's recovery.
Yeah, I mean, I usually in this situation just go to a neutral stage.
Go to Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield makes sense. Like, it's just a good stage. But also, it makes sense to go to a neutral stage in like an in-between game after you're already 1-1.
But this is
especially if you need more data for the other games, which it feels like they definitely do.
That was an interesting start too. That like Aki got the turnaround on Peter, but they were both separated. Blue team was.
That was kind of an interesting way to cover ledge there. Ike just stood on the top platform to cover tournament winner, and Ness stayed beneath to cover everything else pretty much.
Oh, and Forrest was very quick to try and get that ledge, but he's dead now.
Yeah.
And the quick side B out of the way just to try and get back a little quicker.
And this is a sketchy situation for Peter right now.
Yeah,
coming back
he's
against
dead.
Ness. Yeah,
Oh, and that was
such a terrifying.
That was
front screen.
terrifying.
No, I couldn't see anything.
I saw that dare come out and just barely miss. So that was very close for Q-Tip.
Dude, I think somebody front screening in doubles is actually like so terrifying because you actually just like can't see for a second. It's like
that's a dead Q-Tip though.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, it's pretty interesting. Like I said, blue team's comp is definitely the kind that just gets those really jarring kills.
Yeah, and
that was devastating.
That was kind of unfortunate because Forrest was ready to come and help out, but he just got caught up with the up B, and he also got let.
Yeah, and I mean that was a bit of
a
misplay. They're definitely behind now. You know, they're definitely on the uphill. They really want another kill on Peter, just fast.
Oh, I think Aki just missed the backer on that one. That would have gotten
really
him.
Close.
I think.
Wow, I was actually really surprised at that nair. Just managed to land on Game Watch. Another nair.
That was a really good nair. Just it covered a lot, and so.
Oh,
that
was really
that
good.
Was
good job.
That was a DI mix-up.
Mm-hmm.
Because absolutely, because Peter I think was ready, even though like it was still like at 120, so it might have still killed anyway. But he was ready for the fair, because that was what they were setting up that throw to be.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was really, really interesting. I like that a lot.
Oh, and so he did get saved. The credit card from Game Watch.
Blue team running away with this right now. This is really impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
The fact that they certainly lost momentum at one point in this game.
And Aki's trying to get Joe again.
Yeah.
Oh, he just missed that dare. But he was scooping out Joe, trying to keep him off stage. But that forward smash by Forrest takes it, and so they're down to their last stocks on both of them. And I think that's what they're going to continue to try and do is like they're picking on Joe, getting back on stage. Both of them have done a lot to just keep him off.
Definitely, it's pretty interesting. I don't know. Oh.
And that was the Game Watch fair.
I mean, that's what he needs. But they need so much more than that right now. I mean, at this point, 4 stocks to 2 stocks, it's really, really hard. They're struggling to finish Ike. Every time they're going for Ike, they're getting punished by Aki. Aki kills Ike anyways. It seems like Aki and Forest Fire are both capitalizing really, really well on.
And he's dead.
Oh,
he just missed it.
On the other player of their team getting hit. And it seems like Ike is really good at doing that, especially when Aki's at, say...
Oh, Forrest, though, just got comboed.
That was crazy. And
he's probably going to let it... Oh, he took it, though.
He's going to take it. He's going to take it. It's a really, really high %. They can kill him. Oh, no. Oh, no.
But... Okay, that was he used the PK Thunder to just protect him.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is so scary.
It's like Forrest. I'm like Forrest, you gotta be careful with that, like coming after him.
They're hitting him so many times. Oh my God, Forrest, watch.
Oh, and see, Aki's done that before, so he just held down with that yo-yo. So it covers Peter just like sitting there. He got the side hit.
Thank God.
But it's like he held down on the yo-yo to cover the edge.
They're going right back. Interesting.
Because it goes right like above the ledge or under the ledge, and so it can clip you once you lose your invincibility. And so there's a way to protect.
I would go right back. I think I'd probably go to.
Yeah, I know. It's like I guess they're still worried about like Forrest surviving, and this is one of their better ways to still get early kills. I almost still think Smashville is a better chance for red team, just to completely limit Forrest recovery.
Yeah. So I think that something that's pretty big right now is
that was a
down air is
bait.
picking up a lot of kills in this set. Like they're getting killed at pretty early % by Ness's down air. So I think any stage where they could potentially it'd be an easier time to like tech off the stage might be a better bet. But once again, that might be might be banking too much.
We say that though, but they currently have like a full stock lead. Like they do.
They definitely picked up some really good kills, and I mean, this might be a dead Aki.
Oh, and the save though.
Yeah.
But that was a little tricky movement because Peter looked like he was about to just like go out and land on stage, but he faded back enough to land on ledge, and Aki wasn't ready for it, so he fell.
Yeah.
He was able to get back and get the kill. But
This is such a sketchy situation for Peter. Yeah, that is a super dead game to watch. But Forrest is struggling on the right side. He's racking up damage on himself against Q-Tip right now. Oh, but he just throws them in there. Sometimes when you're playing doubles, you just throw somebody into 3 people.
I like one thing I really like about Q-Tip is doing is that he runs in there and he just throws out a down tilt.
Yeah.
And it was just enough to just enough to poke Forrest and Aki off stage, and so that they have to force an option.
Yeah, I think that a big thing about doubles, like I was saying earlier, like Ike's ability to come in Nair. Like,
but Meta Knight lives because it was only 100%.
Yeah, Ike's ability to come in Nair and reset, and what you're saying is that Meta Knight like exhibited that trait as well. Like he came in and down tilted, and it was just enough to like upset what was happening and like move them both from where they wanted.
Oh, Forrest! I was going to say, Forrest, what are you doing? You just fell down to counter.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But that was a really good fade back fair too.
Yeah, and I mean, blue team is not down and out of this by any means. They've been picking up a lot of really good early kills.
This is a very even game.
Pikmon.
But as I say that,
probably going to be a dead forest fire.
But Aki does enough to
middle stage.
Aki stays enough to stay at the ledge, but he does get shield poked, or just caught out of shield with that. See that was the good way to do it too, because he didn't throw like a hard move or anything. He just jabbed him, and Q-Tip kills Peter with the stage bite.
Yeah, I mean that was a pretty.
Oh, but Aki kills himself.
Okay, all right.
So
okay,
this is
they really need to pick up the kill on Meta Knight, or they could kill Peter.
But it's a fresh Peter stock.
Yeah,
relatively.
I mean ideally they'd kill Meta Knight before they kill Peter.
Yeah, because if they kill Meta Knight, then Peter doesn't get that last. He can't take that last stock.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too picky. They're down a stock. I would say just get the kill where you can get it.
And see, there's the kill. Yeah. And he's dead, though.
Yeah, okay, so they've got the 1v2.
Falling back.
Meta Knight is a very, very fast character. He's definitely capable of doing this. We're going to want to see him not grab or charge any smash moves or use any smash moves.
The easiest
way to stay alive in a situation like this is to use your shortest cooldown, pretty much.
But Aki was busy recovering at that point, but he just runs out, double jump.
Grand Finals goes to Aki and Forest Fire in a pretty good set, I would say.
After that first game, blue team adapted really well to suddenly they got their kills. Like they needed to cover